YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD and I'm back again with another video. And guys, today's video is on winners and losers. It's Monday. So guys, I just wanted to show y'all before we get started today, where I'm going to give you my winners and losers for my quarterbacks, my running backs, my tight ends, and my receivers. But guys, check this out. This is my league right here. I just wanted to show y'all. This is what I'm doing. I'm in second place. I'm tied for second. I'm 5-2. Now, I don't have time to show y'all my rosters, the guys that I got. But if you ask me, I'm willing to show it to you, send you an email, and give you some of the guys I got on my team, or just show you my team. So, guys, I just want to show proof that I'm not just out here talking about, oh, play this player and play that player, and have no proof. So, guys, if you can see, I'm 5-2. I'm ready to take over this league. So let me get this out the way real quick, guys, so we can get started today. Okay, let me see. There we go, right here. Right here. Bam. Okay, one more thing, guys. Bam. Okay, now you can see me. You can see my ugly face. So, guys, let's get started. Let's talk about our QBs, the winners for the week, and some losers for the week. Now, I'm not going to go through every player. I'm not going to go through every single thing. But I'm just going to give you a good baseline from every game. And we can talk about, the winners and losers, guys. So, let's get started here. So, let's start with the number one quarterback for the week, guys. And that's Pat Mahomes. Patty man. Guys, what can we say about him? We know what he's going to do. He has Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And with Tyreek Hill's speed, guys, you got to play this guy every week. He's matchup proof. Unless the weather is bad, like we've seen this week. We had some duds because of the weather. I really believe that. Then Pat Mahomes is play proof. You play him against any matchup. He has Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce on the field. And he has other weapons, good complementary weapons for those guys. So, guys, you always play Pat Mahomes. And this sounds redundant talking about Pat Mahomes because I'm pretty sure I haven't had any questions about Pat Mahomes. We all know what Pat Mahomes is, guys. So yeah, and I love this schedule going forward. I'm not worried about anything. I'm holding on to Tyreek. Some people are saying sell him high. I'm not selling him high. So Pat Mahomes is the big winner for this week, guys, at the quarterback position. Another guy, which is this is obvious, guys, is Russell Wilson. If you drafted Russell Wilson this year, I don't care who else you got on your team, you'll probably get ready to go to the playoffs. He's like a Christian McCaffrey from last year at the quarterback position. Anytime a guy is scoring 40 points, 50 points, as Charles Barkley say, 40 points, 50 points. Anytime a guy's doing that, guys, you take him. He can win your league. You can have 3 duds, and this guy scores 50, and you can still beat the guy or beat the person or female or whoever you playing in your leagues. So I love Russell Wilson. The next guy, guys, is Matthew Stafford. I love Matthew Stafford. He had 33 points this week. Kenny G got hurt. Now, I'm not a Kenny G fan. It's just he never really excites me like to put me over the edge for a team, so I don't touch him. So, yeah, he's hurt. We don't know what his injury is. We got to watch. But Matthew Stafford has some weapons with Marvin Jones. I like Marvin Jones going forward. And I like DeAndre Swift. And I don't know what the hell is going on with DeAndre Swift. Excuse my language. But I believe that they should have, gave him more work early. I mean, he had more snaps than everybody else. But I don't like Keon Johnson coming in the game and taking carries from DeAndre Swift. I believe it should be AP and Swift. Whatever Keon can do, DeAndre Swift can do. So, guys, let's get on so we can get finished with this video. And let's get on some more quarterbacks. It's Justin Herbert. And, guys, this guy is amazing. I mean, will he average 30 points for the whole season? If he does, guys, there's no rookie quarterback that ever done. Even Andrew Luck didn't have every great game. I mean, Andrew Luck had a lot of good. He threw for 300 yards as a rookie. He was really good, guys. He had some 3-touchdown games. But Herbert, even though he turned the ball over, guys, he's getting better every week. And his upside is just as good as Pat Mahomes. Yes, I said it. Justin Herbert upside is as good as Pat Mahomes. So, guys, I love Herbert. On to the next winner for the week, guys, is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to pepper Devontae Adams. I mean, he's going to get bombarded with targets. Yes. bombarded with targets. Aaron Rodgers gonna give him the ball, and they also was trying to make a move for another receiver. If they get Will Fuller, like the rumors say, you stick with Aaron Rodgers. Guys, he's still a great quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. It's just all about what the game plan for the coach is. So, guys, let's get on with some stinkers, and I guess I would say I wouldn't call them stinkers, but I would say losers for the week. One loser for the week, guys, and he didn't even play, but we found out this week is Gardner Minshew. I gotta mention him, guys. He got a thumb injury, so yeah, like this, right around here. He got a thumb injury, and he's out for this coming week, guys. So leave him alone. I think he had the injury for some time. That's why he's been missing a lot of throws to DJ Chark and other guys. It's understandable. It makes sense now because I didn't think Gardner was that good after he had a good first and second week. Okay, guys. One of the biggest losers of the week, guys, was Jimmy G. He played terrible. He had 2.6 points. So say if you set Josh Allen because of the weather and you played Jimmy, you will like those 15 points that Josh Allen gave. So, guys, that's why I tell you, don't never sit a guy that you drafted early. If he's your guy that you go to for that position, no matter when you took him, he's just your starter. It's hard to go and try to stream a guy over top of him because this can happen. You can go stream and you get a dud, and then your guy put up at least a decent game. So, another stinker guy, and I'm not gonna call him a stinker, but or a loser. But what I will say, he didn't have a game that he should have had in this tour. It was promising as a rookie. You know, we could see some good things in it, but it wasn't compared to all the other rookies of the last couple years. It just wasn't that good. But I do believe Tua is going to get better, guys. He has great accuracy, anticipation. So if the quarterback coach is good, Tua will get better. And guys, and the one more guy that I'm going to talk about for as quarterbacks, for as losers, is Baker Mayfield. And the reason why I'm going to call him a loser, guys, is because he had, 9 points. And I also talked to y'all and told y'all to play him. It was the weather, guys. The weather, I believe, to shut this offense down. I thought Kareem Hunt, once the weather was bad, that Kareem Hunt would boom, and he didn't even boom. So I don't get it. It bothers me a little bit. I could be wrong with the assessment I did with Baker, and I'm fine with that. That's cool. But I do believe that Baker's going to have some good games going forward, guys, as the weather get better or they play dome teams. So I think that was an outlier, but who knows, So just kind of fill out the matchup this week, guys, and, it's up to you. If you want to play Baker, it's you. If you have a better play, then play him. So that's all I'm going to say about this. So let's get on to the RBs, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go to the RBs. Okay. Okay, so the first guy, man, and this guy, I called him the chef because he cooks. Dalvin Cook. Now, the last couple years, I haven't took Dalvin in my fantasy leagues. So last year, I took Joe Mixon. It cost me big in my league. I was one game out of the playoffs. First year, I missed the playoffs in fantasy. I was hurt. I didn't want to play anymore. But I had friends that were like, man, don't worry about that. I rode Joe Mixon out. And he gave me, I won 6 of the last games. 6 of the 7 last games to get in the playoffs. So I was one game short. But I chose Joe Mixon over Dalvin Cook because of injuries. I don't like playing with players to get injured. I just don't care how good you are. But Dalvin Cook this year, I might have to redo my assessment. If I could get him like maybe in the top of the second round or something like that, mid-second round, and he missed 3 or 4 games, maybe I can stream a running back and still win. So I'm changing up my philosophy when it comes to Dalvin Cook, guys, because he looked good. I don't care what the defense. I know Green Bay's not great against the run, but the way he was playing, it just looked phenomenal. And I want that type of running back on my team, guys. So maybe, going forward here, I got to say, Dalvin Cook, as far as drafting him, don't worry about the injuries. Just if he gets hurt and he's out for the season, it is what it is. You get a handcuff on him like Alexander Madison and keep it moving. But there's too much talent to be trying to pass up. To go get guys like Ezekiel or Elliott just giving you what he gave you. So, guys, Dalvin Cook was great this week. And the next guy, which is obvious, it sounds redundant again, is Alvin Kamara. I mean, guys, let me see what Alvin had here. Okay. So Alvin Kamara, guys, he had 9 catches, and he also almost had 100 yards rushing. Guys, this you can't beat this guy in PPR. He can have a subpar game and score 20. Yes, I said it, a subpar game and score 20. Alvin Kamara is awesome, guys. So I'm not even gonna talk about him no more because there's nothing else to say. Unless I just keep blowing smoke, and it ain't smoke, but it just keep gassing the guy up, and I'm not gonna keep gassing up. We know we should play him. It's easy. We know he was a winner for the week. So probably the losers of the week is more fascinating in running backs, guys. So I'm gonna get to those in a few minutes. The next guy is my guy, Gio Bernard, guys. And I told y'all, what did I tell y'all? Gio is better in this offense than Joe. They're going to have to redo the offense if they want to use Joe. I mean, I think Joe could do the same thing, but they want to say, well, Gio's better at this. I mean, okay, Christian McCaffrey's better than Derrick Henry at pass catching, but are you going to sit Derrick Henry if they was on the same team? No. So, I mean, you got to keep playing Gio, guys. If you stream them and you was to handcuff them to Joe Mixon, you got to keep playing Gio. And hopefully, guys, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Hopefully, Joe sits out longer so we can keep playing Gio because I'm a Joe Mixon owner. Yes, I said it. Again, I hope Joe Mixon miss another week, several weeks if he can, because Gio is better to play and scores more in this offense than Mixon. But a caveat to that is it's getting cold. And when it gets cold, you need a bell cow. So, guys, Gio Storm, my homie, Gio Bernard. And, guys, one more running back that I'm going to talk about is Zach Moss. Did you see what Zach Moss, like, I already knew that they was going to phase Devin Singletary out, but they both got the same amount of carries, which was like 15 carries. But Zach Moss got the touchdown working. That's what they need to help Josh Allen. They don't need Josh Allen scoring every rushing touchdown in the red zones. You need a break. So I believe Zach Moss is the play. Guys, go out and trade for him. You know, I don't know. You can hit me up in the comment section and tell me a player that you want to trade for him, and I'll let you know. But I love Zach Moss, guys, this week. He's just a touchdown running back. Devin Singletary is going to be used for some pass down work, but I believe that they're going to use Zach Moss too in that role, but not as much as Devin. But Zach Moss is the only running back that I'm getting off this team. Other than that, it's Josh Allen and Zach Moss. So, guys, let's see about this. I got a guy for you. So, guys, one of my losers for the week, is get on with the losers, is Darrell Henderson. Because he got a thigh injury. I don't know, and it's a carousel back there. It's a timeshare. I don't want to mess with this offense anymore with the RB positions. The only people you can play is the receivers, Woods and Cup. Other than that, I'm not touching anybody. Maybe I might get Akers and stash him and see what he gonna do with Darrell Henderson having this injury. But I'm not banking on him, guys. I'm not banking on Henderson anymore. So let's move forward. I have one more guy for you guys. Okay. Who is that guy? I'm sorry here. I got so many notes today, guys. Ezekiel Elliott. So let me tell you about him. I traded him away maybe a month ago, 3 weeks. 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But I traded for Joe Mixon, and I was nervous at first. I was very nervous. But that same week, because I seen how the offense just didn't look good. It looked like Ezekiel was getting a lot of garbage points that wasn't going to be consistent. And then Dak went down. And then the offensive line went down. And now I'm look like I'm winning the trade, guys. I'm glad they put me on the Gio Bernard stream. Now I'm streaming Gio Bernard. I'm taking off. I'm looking good. But Ezekiel Elliott, the guy who got Ezekiel Elliott, he's probably mad right now. He's like, man, this dude got one over on me. So I traded him, guys. Now I didn't tell y'all to do that because I'm not gonna tell you to do everything that I do because I'm edgy. But I'm always to keep y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a safe way, and then I'm gonna give you an edgy way. It's up to you to decide. I'm not gonna tell you this is what you need to do. Other than certain players that I might pick up, I'm never gonna tell you what you need to do. I'm gonna always give you an ultimatum. Safe, edgy. That's how you win fantasy. You got to know if you need a safe play or if you need an edgy play. Because sometimes you got less points, your projection not high. You might need an edgy player. So guys, that's the running backs. My loser for the running backs. Let me make sure there's nobody else. And the one more winner, guys. I gotta talk. I'm sorry, I'm going out of order a little bit. I got one more winner, and my winner is J.K. Dobbins. And guys, this is what I would do if you got Ezekiel Elliott. This is gonna be edgy now. I'm not telling you to do this, but this is what you can do. Go get J.K. Dobbins. Go get J.K. Dobbins. I don't care what Gus how he splits it. We know what J.K. is. So you don't. If you think Baltimore's gonna have some close games, you mean they gotta play Pittsburgh again, guys? J.K. is the man. He just getting ready for the offense. They already got rid of Mark Ingram, not rid of him, but they put him on IR. So I love J.K. Dobbins, guys. Go get J.K. Dobbins. He was a winner for this week. Trust me, he was a winner. And also Damian Harris. So guys, this is a lot of backs that I got to talk about. Cause I can't leave him out there. I set Damian Harris and played P. Ryan. That was a mistake, but I still won. I could do that. See, when you got a lot of boomers on your team, you can take a risk just to see what a player gonna do. So I'm gonna phase P. Ryan out, maybe stash him, maybe put him on the waiver wires. But I'm going with Harris and Dobbins. Those are gonna be my players, guys. So let's get on with this video. We don't want to make it too super long. Let's get on with the receivers. Okay, let me pull up this note right here, guys. There we go. Bam. So I'm not going to talk about two of the obvious guys. I've been giving you some obvious guys. We know DK Metcalf was a winner. We know Devontae Adams was a winner. DK Metcalf had 42 points. Devontae Adams had 30 points. And guys, and this is my scoring format. It may be a little bit off and a little bit different from standard, but this is PPR. So I just want y'all to know that. Woods, I told some of my people to play Woods. Don't never sit your bell cows for a real enticing streamer. You always, play your guys that bought you there, that you drafted, because you drafted them for a reason. Most of the time. Another winner was Ayuk. Ayuk is the man, guys. He coming through. So I'm gonna do a video on him to let y'all that's the guy. I feel good with him going forward, even with Debo back. Now he didn't have a lot of the little rushing gimmicks that Debo get, but it shows you that he might be a better route runner than Debo, a better receiver than Debo. Even though Debo is great overall, can do a lot of things. Another one, guys, I just want to mention a little bit. Keenan Allen playing with Herbert, that's a DFS stat, guys. Herbert, Keenan Allen every week. So, especially if Herbert having a tough matchup, people might get off of him. I don't know. Maybe not because they love Herbert. But I would play Herbert in Keenan Allen stat. And even with Mike Williams, you can play the whole 3 stat, guys. So another winner, guys, is Mecole Hardman. If Sammy's not there, so if Sammy not there, the target's got to go somewhere. So Mecole Hardman is not a bad guy to stream. He's not no guy that I'm going to drop a starter for, but he's not a bad streamer if you have to. And another guy that's not a bad streamer is Curtis Samuel. So long as Christian McCaffrey, even when Christian McCaffrey come back, guys, I don't know what they're going to do with Curtis Samuel, but it seems like he has some kind of little gadgety role that he does with carries and passing. So, he might be a nice guy to stash, guys. I like the way they're using him. Curtis Samuel, he's like a hybrid. I think this is where the NFL is going, where you don't play a position. You play receiver, running back, or tight end, whatever. It's no particular position, kind of like basketball. And guys, another winner was Claypool. People was like, I don't like the matchup, but the weather. Guys, when he's playing a tough defense, they're not going to try to get other guys and give them pacifiers to make them happy. Oh, here you go, guys. Here you go. That's what they did the week before with Deontay and Juju. They just give them that because they know that when we get in tough matchups, we're not going to be able to feed y'all the ball. Guys, the guy to go to when tough matchups is Claypool. I said what I said, and I could be wrong. They might go out where a tough game and lose and don't give him no attempts. That's possible, or targets. But I love Claypool, guys. You got to play him. So let's talk about some duds. The first dud is Tyler Lockett. Now listen, if you got Tyler Lockett by himself, you just got to play him. But hopefully you got Russell Wilson and DK and Tyler. That's what I would have tried to do. But if you didn't, I understand that because people probably not going to be willing to trade with you. But don't never sit Tyler Lockett. As long as he's healthy, you got to play him. So don't worry about the dud, guys. That's just going to come. That's the nature of the fantasy beast. So play Tyler Lockett, guys, always. So he was a loser, but not like a loser or I'm a sit. I'm just talking about the numbers. that doesn't got nothing to do with the game plan. A lot of guys that I'm talking about going to have other big weeks that I call them losers. They're going to have other big weeks. But this week they was a loser. So it's just a show, just how I'm going to talk about my show and talk about the stacks. But it doesn't mean for you to get rid of these guys and trade them or drop them. So another guy that I talked about, it was Denzel Mims. Guys, he played with the Jets. I still like him. I still going to stash him on my team or have him on my team. He's not a stash, so because I already told you to stash him, but he's more like, okay, if I don't got nothing else better, I'm going to play him. He's only going to get better. Sam Darnold only going to get more acclimated with him. You see the big plays that they doing with him, the big 21-yard catches. So they going to draw up some plays for him, guys. So you hold on to Denzel Mims if you don't have nothing better. If you got something better, then you move forward. Another guy that you probably going to have to stream, guys, Calvin Ridley. He got hurt. He's not, so you probably might need somebody before him. Denzel Mims is a good one. Another loser for the week, which I believe is going to get better, is Preston Williams. That's another guy, man. I believe you can stream him with Tua. He had the most targets out of all the receivers. So that lets you know that they do try to build chemistry, him and Tua, but they just didn't connect. I love Henry Ruggs. He was a loser for the week, but that was a bad weather game. So I also talked about Nelson Aguilar, guys, and I admit that. But it's the weather. Derek Carr is not that bad. So I'm not telling you you need to drop these guys. It just was a bad week. So you got to take that word on the chin. Sometimes that's how fantasy go. You're not going to be perfect every week. It's not about being perfect. It's about playing matchups and making sure your guys at least got targets. But Henry Ruggs didn't get that many targets because it was just a bad weather game and they was up. So I think that's about it, guys, for the receivers. Yeah, that was about it for the receivers. So let's go on. Let's get on with the tight ends right now. Last little bit up for the tight ends. Let me see here. Bam. And bam. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go through all the top dogs. I done that early. Just got redundant. I know y'all know about like Kelsey and guys like that. So Kelsey was a good play, but the next guy was the number 2 tight end so far into tonight. It's a Monday night game. It's Jared Cook. And Cook had 16 points. Now he haven't had some good weeks. He haven't had good consistent weeks, but Drew Brees is still gonna always want to look for him. So if he's out there on your waiver wire, guys, tight ends is a crapshoot. So you're just trying to get a good name value with some good targets. That's all it's about. I'm not trying to go out and trade for no tight end. Only tight ends will probably you get worse that it's worth trying to get is Travis Kelce, but that person is probably not giving him up. And it's not going to win. To me, it doesn't win your leagues. I believe that you can have a guy put up 10 and you can boom in other positions to cover for like a Travis Kelce or a Kittle. And Kittle, he got hurt, so he didn't have a lot of points. So the only guy that was in the 20 points was Kelce. Cook finished with 16. Ebron this week, and that's a timeshare. It was his time. You know how it is. Your timeshare might be this month. That's when it is. His timeshare was this week. So Ebron got he had 14 points. So like I said, you just got to play the tight ends on a good offense that's getting volume and getting targets on a good offense. I'm not playing a tight end on a bad offense where he don't even get any targets. That's how you get those duds. So, and then T.J. Hawkinson. He's coming, guys. When Kenny G's out, I believe T.J. Hawkinson can have 3 extra targets a game. Now that might go to Marvin Hall or some other guys, but T.J. Hawkinson is finally emerging, guys, as a top tight end, a top 10 tight end. So let's go on. Noah Fant, he looked more healthier, didn't he? I love Noah Fant. I've been talking about Noah Fant since last year, but he ain't look healthy a couple games, but this week he did, and so I love Noah Fant, guys, going forward. If you got some extra receivers that you're not using, that people you maybe can auction off. Maybe Brendan, you gonna have a spot on your team. Maybe you in a 10-team league and somebody has Noah Fant and you need a tight end. You have somebody like a Tyan. I'm gonna take those bench receivers because they're not doing anything for you on the bench and trade for and get me a top tight end like Noah Fant. Now, reason why I'm telling you to trade for Noah Fant because don't go out and try to get no Kittle or nothing like that's gonna make a difference. But you could take like a a receiver that I don't really need. He had some good weeks, some bad weeks, and get North Fan. I'm not taking nothing that I need. If they don't do it, I don't care. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you something because it is a couple tight ends that I like that I think you will need to help you win your leagues, but I'm not going out to get the top two. I'm not spending no arm and leg for the top two. I'm just gonna barely, I give you some crumbs for a tight end. That's about it. Other than that, I'm good. Let me see some other guys. It wasn't that good of a week with tight ends, guys. A lot of guys scored 5, 6, 7 points, 10 points. But Gronkowski is playing this tonight, so maybe it might be another 20-point tight end because Gronkowski is showing the trend now. But guys, there's really no other tight ends. Goddard. I remember I didn't even know Goddard was gonna play. I was so busy in the morning trying to get up with my live streams, taking care of some things that I needed to do before the games that I didn't know Goddard was playing. And I'm glad I didn't because I didn't put him in none of my fantasy lineups. And some of y'all that did, I know you was angry. I don't play that. I don't. If you come in all of a sudden you healthy on Sunday, unless you like a big time number one guy like Devontae Adams, and even then I got Devontae in one of my leagues and I didn't play him when he came back that week. I just don't like that. I get mad if you're a top of the line player and you don't get the targets and shit that you need. I don't like that, and I'm not playing that. I'm not losing like that, guys. So if he came back and he would have boomed, that's okay. Let somebody else worry about who gonna boom and not when they just come back off an injury and y'all talking about he's gonna be out maybe potentially 3 more weeks. So guys, that's it for today. Tonight we got a DFS tonight, guys, and hopefully I'm gonna try to put out a video after this. I just got off work, guys, and I tried to give y'all a quality video, so I don't hurry up and put out stuff I put out a bunch of videos. No, if I can't go and give y'all a breakdown, my analyst, then I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna try to get this DFS in tonight, but what I will do in the future is I was trying to be more prepared to make sure that I get y'all this on every Monday night game to give you a DFS. So I'm gonna give you some before I get off this video. I'm gonna give you a couple guys that I like. Just in case I don't. If I do, I still might do another video on this. But I'm just gonna go give you a couple guys, and I'm not gonna do no big breakdown. But so here we go. So what I'm playing in the captain spot, I don't know if you're on FanDuel, you don't have defense. So if you're on FanDuel, I like Tom Brady. That's just it. I'm not gonna go to a bunch of breakdown, but yeah, I like Tom Brady for the captain spot on FanDuel. And I like for predominantly pick Buccaneers and maybe one New York Giants. So if you could stack a bunch of Buccaneers players like Miller, Tom Brady, and Gronk, so to speak, or Ronald, or let me say Fournette and Gronk and Brady, and then play Daniel Jones, and then maybe a kicker for Giants. But I'm not putting no more than 1 or 2 people. I would love to just do one, maybe Daniel Jones, because I believe he gonna run or this and this. I don't believe he's gonna throw to nobody much. But like I said, you got to do different lineups. So guys, I just want to tell you some strategies of picking up a good DFS. I believe that Tampa Bay is gonna dominate this game, so you have to have a Tampa Bay dominant lineup. So the match for where the catches go or where the carries go, that's up for you to be known. I actually think Fournette because of the pass game. I like Fournette tonight over Jones because of the pass game. And I do believe that Mike Evans will be played in the slot a lot to get away from Bradbury. So I believe Evans will have some touchdowns. Remember when Godwin don't play, he does good. So guys, thank you for tuning in to this video and thumbs up in this video, guys. And thank you so much for all the comments, guys, and subscribing to my channel. Keep doing it, guys. We're going to build this channel. Just going to be one of the best fantasy channels it is in the whole world. And I said what I said. I'm targeting that. If I fall short from that, that's going to still be good, right? So I'm not saying I'm the best, but I do know I love this. I love doing what I'm doing. And guys, keep subscribing and keep liking these videos. Have a blessed day.